Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and I'm back with a brand new LEGO Star Wars MOC. So the last few months I have been busy building other people's MOCs using instructions, but if you have been following me on Instagram, you know I have designed Luke's home a little while ago. I've gotten around to getting all the bricks and I've built it for you so I can show you all the details. It was very, very popular on Instagram. It got about 1,300 likes, so I was very happy about that. And it really encouraged me to build it. So this is actually my design, not someone else's design, like I said. And there are instructions available, which you can get through the link below, but I'll get to that in a second. Let's dive into this really, really cool MOC. So Luke's home is something that LEGO has never made a real official set of, which is kind of a pity because it's quite an iconic building in my opinion. Not too hard to build with LEGO, as you can see. It has a lot of nice features and there's a lot of LEGO sets that actually go really well with this MOC. So for example, this would be great for displaying next to your UCS Sandcrawler or maybe Luke's land speeder, some Jawas. There's lots of sets based on the Tatooine planet that you can use to complement this MOC with. So let's dive in. So this MOC is of Luke's home, and Luke's home, as you know, is submerged into the ground, at least partially. So I had a challenge creating some depth because I really wanted to create an interior. So what I did was I added a 1 brick layer. These are all black slopes all around, just to get 1 brick of extra height in the total build inside and get that feeling that you actually go down a stairs. Now Luke's home, or the Lars Homestead, as it is also called, has several buildings to it. There are some scenes in the kitchen with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. So that's not this building. This is actually more the shed where he cleans up a C-3PO and gets the message from Leia from R2-D2. So I've gotten this Luke figure especially for displaying this MOC. I think this is the best figure to go with it. A young Luke in his Tatooine outfit, very cool. I'm really happy to have that. Let's start with the outside. I really think that the general shaping of the house has been done quite successfully. I added some small details all around and some kind of extra detailing on the wall, as if it was broken at a point and repaired later on or something like that. So some small details, just not to make it too smooth. There's a crate over here, some piping. We turn around further, you get more of these kind of cracks in the wall, a pillar or a canister of something. There's a full-size moisture evaporator, which I think looks really, really cool. The design of this is also in the instructions, of course. I think this is a very, very nice moisture evaporator. I like the size of it and the coloring as well. Some more detailing in the wall over here. A rat, or at least a womp rat. I think it's not an exact womp rat, but I think this will do quite fine. Some more piping going into the house. So I tried to add detail all around on all sides, just to have nothing that looks too clean or symmetrical. Just here is a pile of, I don't know, just stuff you need to get rid of and still need to move with the speeder. So the whole thing is designed just to have a different look from every angle, I guess. So there's something different on all sides. Now, the most important feature of this MOC is, of course, the interior. So I designed the roof to come off quite easily. It's a little hard to get grip, but if you use these indents over here, you can quite easily pull off the roof. And we get to the interior where, for the time being, I put 2 figures, R2-D2 and C-3PO, inside just for demonstration. So I'll go over all the details on the interior, just zooming in a little here. So I added the oil bath for C-3PO over here. So you can actually take off the legs of the figure, and I can demonstrate he's just in here. So it's only half a figure in here. as you can see. Just knocked over R2D2, but that's not too bad. So it's only half a figure, but there's actually some black tiling and a 1x2 opening that you can put him in if you want to. Over here is R2D2. Now, what I tried to do is create some detailing on the floor. So I used all these grill pieces, and there is some modified tiles or plates with one stud on the top that allows you just to position some figures or other stuff that you would like. And the middle one is actually supposed to hold the holograph nano figure that comes with mostly Emperor Palpatine or Darth Vader. And that would be a nice representation of the hologram that R2D2 displays, which is Princess Leia asking for help from Obi-Wan Kenobi. So quite an iconic scene. I seem to have misplaced my hologram nano figure, so can't show it over here, but the idea is that R2D2 is in the corner, projecting it over there, and Luke could be over here just watching it. So the whole scene is quite complete in my opinion. I really like that I was able to recreate that really classic movie scene. So I'm going to take out these figures for a second, so I can show you a little bit more of the interior. There goes C-3PO out of the door. So zooming out a little bit again, we can have a look. So you can see the oil bath. It has some controls on the right, kind of a meter looking how hot the oil is or something like that. A little bit more gear over there. And here we get to a crevice or a small room, if you wish, that holds a black minifigure head. So it's plain, and it's used to hold Luke's helmet that he could use in his T-16 Skyhopper. Now, I don't really have that set, so I know this is not the correct helmet, but I think this does just fine. This is actually the helmet from the latest LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Now, something that I am really proud of is actually the front door, because as you can see, the depth that is created by this one layer of bricks allows me to create this stairway going up, really giving you the feel that this is inside of the ground, which is something I really, really like about the whole thing. Turning around a little bit more, there is some more just greebling, I would say, 2 canisters and some crates and canisters over there as well. So just some stuff, but there's more than enough room just to add your own, detailing figures, have a blast and modify the interior. I say modify because yes, this is my MOC and I built it, but like I said, there are instructions. More details about that, they are available on rebrickable.com. You can find them through the link below this video. They are priced at €1.99 in euros, so I think that's a very, very fair price for this set or build. And it comes with the PDF instructions and a complete part list that you can upload on Bricklink. Now, the part cost for the whole thing for me was, I believe, around 60 or 70 euros. You can get some pieces from your own collection and get that price down. And it also depends on where you live and, of course, how many pieces you have yourself. So it's a little bit expensive in terms of bricks, at least if you look at the brick count. It's not that high. I'll add it to the information below the video as well. But most of the pieces are actually in here in the base. So there's lots of these black slopes, and on the bottom there's actually some very large plates. So actually most of the funding or money for this set goes to the base that allows the depth for the Luke's home on top. So that's kind of where the money goes, making it relatively expensive, but there's just quite a few large parts. Also in the roof you can see the dish, and these parts are from the Microfighter AAT set, I believe. So those are very large as well. You need 4 of those, one of the dishes. So there's just tons of large pieces in this MOC. But I'm really happy with how this looks, and it's definitely something that I will be displaying in my own collection. And I'm really happy that I was able to create something that so many people like. So, just have a look on Rebrickable and check it out. Drop a like there as well if you want to. That would be really appreciated. and you can buy the instructions and build something like this yourself at home. So guys, that was the Luke's Home Mocker. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.